Morning, everybody. I hate that freshly washed hair fuzzies. Well, I'm going to deal with it, right? How are you doing today? As promised, I'm here a little early just in case anybody has any questions, comments, wants to share any Go Me moments. And then we'll get started with the nitty gritty at 7. So, about 6 minutes away. Little man is extremely happy. Well, at least he was going to bed last night. We'll see when he wakes up. Um, he got a box spring for his bed, and it feels like a brand new bed. So, oh, ooh, you guys should have seen the this morning the curls going every which way. It was like, yeah, it's an up hair day, but it's only 1 degree outside, so it was a hoodie day anyway. So, hair up, not a bad thing. I love Wisconsin. I do. It's a guessing game here. Every morning you wake up to wonder what season you're in. Ah, yeah, no, I really do. I love Wisconsin because, all the creepy, crawly, poisonous things stay south of us because it's too cold up here. And they don't like them. They don't like the cold. I mean, we get the yotes, the bears, the wolves, stuff like that. But, you know, we get the all in all attackers. We don't get the ones that slither in and get you when you're not looking. Um, so, uh, I hope you guys had a wonderful night last night. Mine was wonderful. Um, it was wrestling night, so I got to go to bed early. Gotta love that. Um, oh, I gave my boys the option. I told them that if they wanted, I would get the wrestling pay per view that's happening next week, Saturday. And at first they were like, no, we don't need it. We don't. Well, Mom was like, we don't need it. Just like has no idea what it is. So he doesn't know what he's thinking he needs or not. And as we keep getting closer, the matches keep coming up. And I was told last night that, yeah, you can get it for us. I was like, okay, I'll get it for you guys. On the one condition that I get to make a whole bunch of snacks and stuff. Gotta throw that mommy stuff in there, It's my kid's first pay per view. So I gotta go overboard. I gotta go overboard, and it's on a Saturday, so I gotta go over. Oh, it's on a Saturday where I have to clean. Yeah, okay. He's got to make sure he's got a ride for his training because I need the car for cleaning. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, are you guys taking it one step at a time, remembering that something is better than nothing because you really want to keep that something moving? Otherwise, you're not going to get there. You want to have even something means that you can look at it at the end of the day and say, well, I did that. I did that. Especially if you're having a day where it feels like nothing is going right. And we all have those days. I'm not saying we don't. We definitely all have those days. This is up kind of high. Okay. Um, doing little things, even if it's picking up something here and there, can make you be able to say, I did that. So keep that something moving. Otherwise, you're going to be right where you were tomorrow. So it's okay to feel any way that you want to. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. Just don't pack up and live there. Okay? Don't pack up and live there. Why did it screen just go kind of dark. It's still charging. So, okay. Let's see. Anything else that I wanted to actually talk about? I got to get those numbers in for just a sec. Oh my goodness. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I had to do the 1, 2, 3 go, to where I woke up and I could tell I didn't want to get out of bed because I could tell that it was cold outside. I'm like, nope, okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Didn't even give my brain time to think about how nice it would have been staying in there and sleeping. It was just, nope, 1, 2, 3, let's go. So it is what it is. We got to keep moving. I just thought about the wonderful warm tea I was going to have in a little bit. Okay, let's see. We got about probably 30 seconds now, and then we will get started. All right, here we go. All right, so first thing we need to do is we need to realize, what day is it today? I know it's Thursday, but what are we doing today? What is our focus? So for Fly Lady, some of us are running our errands. For Live That Home Life, some of us are doing a computer day. For any of us, we can be switching days around because they just don't work in that time frame. So for me, it's a computer day. Computer day also means getting my grocery list together so that way I don't have to do errands tomorrow and things can happen. So know what your focus is for today and follow through with it. Maybe your focus for today is just to get through the day. That's a great focus. Run with that. All right. Your intention for today. I am going to keep with understanding. Yesterday, by keeping that understanding in the forefront of my mind, we had an amazing day with schoolwork, which was the first time this week that we had an amazing day with schoolwork. So having that understanding front and center really helped. All right. What meals are you going to eat today? You got to know what you're going to eat, or at least where you're going to eat, or even when you're going to eat, to know how you need to prep or plan or whatever. Because even if like dinner is going to be in McDonald's, right? You need to adjust for getting to McDonald's. You need to know that when you come home, you can't just, you're going to have to get back up and go to McDonald's. So what are you going to eat? When are you going to eat? Where are you going to eat? We were supposed to have Spam today, but I ended up making a Spam hash yesterday. So that's not happening today. It will probably just be some breakfast sandwiches and stuff, because Juan's got to go redo the drug test for a new company. Well, he's got to take the drug test for the first time for his new company. But he's got to go to the same place that he's now been 2 times for the other 2 companies. So I don't see why Amazon just can't take that result and move it to the new company, but whatever. Not for me to understand, is it? And then we're going to do chicken a la king, slow cooker style. If I can get a video up with it, I will. I don't think I am. Next week, I was requested by my little one to do Instapot spaghetti. So we will be doing spaghetti. And I'm still figuring it out because nothing was jumping out at me yesterday. So, all right. Now, what are our appointments for today? What are our extras for today? Be it maybe you've got activities or kids' activities or your activities. Don't forget, if you need to, schedule the movement, schedule the pamper, get it written down so you know when it's going to happen, and then it helps guide you. Now, if you write it down for 2:05 and it doesn't happen at 2:05, give yourself a little grace. Just know that it's there. It can happen. Okay? Now, let's look at our Course 6 plus 1. We dressed to shoes, hair, and face. I certainly am. Feeling comfy today. Feeling warm today. How did you sleep last night? I slept good. I did. I slept good. I can't even tell you what time Juan came to bed. Don't forget to eat today. Some of us need this reminder. And I know some of you are going, seriously, you need to remind me to eat? Yes, some of us need this reminder. I actually am one of those. Because if I don't have that reminder, I'm going to skip it. And then I'm going to wonder, come dinner time, why I'm so hungry. So, yes, some of us need that reminder. And don't forget to drink your water. In the winter, I find that a lot of us, if we don't drink the warm water, need the reminder as well. Because why do you want to drink a glass of cold water when you're freezing already? But you still need to drink your water. Don't forget to take your meds. You have them for a reason. Make sure you take them. And don't forget to pamper yourself today. Schedule it in if you have to. You don't have to know what your pamper is right now. You just have to know you're going to do it. Don't forget to move today. You don't have to know what it is. It helps to know about when you're going to do it. But just make sure you get it done. All right? So there's our Course 6. 6 items that really can make or break our day. Because if you don't eat right, you don't drink your water, you don't take your meds, you don't pamper yourself, you don't move, you don't sleep well, everything else can kind of come crumbling down around us. We are a limited resource. You need to help yourself become a sustainable resource. So, all right, now we have to look at the 20 minutes of maintenance. So in that 20 minutes, the first original 20 minutes, make sure your bed gets made. Make sure laundry either gets started, finished, or flipped over. Lunches are taken care of so you can get everybody, including yourself, out the door if need be. I still prep lunches even if Juan's not going to work. Like today, he's home again. Well, he's got his drug test, but most likely he's home all day. Because that way, when little man comes to me and says, I'm hungry, go to the fridge. Go to the fridge. It's in the fridge. Go. So I keep snacks and everything ready to go. Little bags of grapes, the cuties, sandwiches. Just grab a quick snack and you're good. So even though him and I don't leave the house to go to work or go to school, I still take care of lunches. Pick up your hotspots or your impact areas, whatever you want to call them. Pick up those things that when you look at them, your mind is going, get me picked up. And then, of course, anything else that you need to do. Now, also, don't forget to have breakfast. Don't forget to load your dishwasher or do breakfast dishes or unload your dishwasher. Take, 10, 15, even 20 minutes working in the kitchen if you need to. And of course, a lot of you have other things that you have to do in the morning that I don't have to. I cannot go through everybody's list that I know because I'm still going to forget somebody. And if somebody watching is not a client, I'm not going to know what your list is. So you got to get done anything else that you need to get done that does not fit into what I already said. So keeping the theme going with what we talked about yesterday, make sure you do something as opposed to nothing. Keep it little. Keep it manageable. My goals today with him doing his writing That's just one thing. Finishing up my lecture, that's one thing. Starting on next week's prep, it doesn't matter what I do, or working on next week's prep. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I get something done. So keep everything in mind. Keep everything small, little projects, little time frames, little goals. Because when you do that little, it adds up to a lot. Okay? You guys can do this. It's just one thing at a time. Because no matter how many things you need to do today, no matter how many things are on your to-do list, you can only do one thing at a time. Okay? Things get easier. Things can also get harder. Like when you go to reorganize a cabinet, the whole kitchen gets destroyed for you to reorganize that one cabinet. That is just the way things go. So we just have to deal with it. There's nothing wrong with you if everything gets destroyed for you to have to organize a cabinet. It happens here too. Because you got to take everything out to see what's in there. So it's going to destroy everything else that you have. But that's okay, because the end result is going to be wonderful. Just don't take on too much. I think I'm going to have to get a headband. But you guys got this. And I already have recorded and uploaded for tonight. I will see you back live tomorrow morning, Friday. We can your mission. For Fly Lady, you are doing the bedside tables today. So take 15 minutes and clear off and simplify those bedside tables. For Live That Home Life, you are looking at detail dusting that bedroom. So high dusting, low dusting, fan dusting, knick-knack dusting, whatever you can get done is going to be better than what you can't. I don't have a time limit on mine. I never have had a time limit on mine. You just need to learn to listen to your body. That is why I don't have a time limit. Because you have to learn to listen to your body. You have to know when to stop. You have to know when to say enough is enough. Good morning, Belinda. How are you doing? Great. You kicking butt here? Making sure everything gets done your way? I'm having a good morning. Last night was wrestling night, so I got to go to bed early. I love Father-Son wrestling night. I get to go to bed early. This also means that next week, Saturday, I get to go to bed early because it's wrestling. It's the little things. It is the little things. Oh. Do you know if you guys are going to be at the place that you're at now for a little while? Or are you still moving? It truly is the little things. I just want to know if you're in the stages of unpacking, getting settled, or if you're in the process of packing back up. Because I'm curious. It's cold. It just looks cold out there. It is 1 degree. 1 measly degree. I really feel that when it gets down past like 10, it all feels the same. Cold. Yay! I hope so, because that can be really hard. I mean, it's hard for everybody to have to move around, and I'm sure it's got to be stressful for both of you. That's hard, because it's nice to have some stability, know that where you're going to be laying your head down is going to be the same place for a while. It's nice to have that stability. I'm shedding. My head doesn't know that it's winter and I'm not supposed to. I bet. I bet that was really, really stressful. I can't even imagine. I mean, move, but I can't even imagine moving that many times. I mean, we moved a lot when I was a kid, but it was never that much too, because, you know, preacher's kid. So, yeah, it's nice to know. Because, I mean, packing's work. But now you know. Now you know. It was a learning experience. Let's spin this stuff positive. It was learning. And now you know bunkhouse, that's not for Belinda. I mean, that's hard. Because there's enough stress each day for all of us, be it male or female. Just trying to make sure that we make it through the day. And then when you add moving into it, oh Lord, yeah, no. Spin it positive, sweetie. Gotta spin it positive. Got to spin it positive. Oh my goodness. Might either have to get a headband on or pull out my curling iron to take care of this little spot. It is what it is. Oh, I mean, it really, it's. I'm a firm believer that everything that happens to us in our lives either brings us happiness or teaches us a lesson, gives us a learning experience. So, and it can be the smallest of learning experience, but everything that doesn't bring us happiness and joy gives us a learning experience and something to grow from. Because through growing and listening and learning and hearing and experiencing, we grow as individuals. So, and they're not always positive, but we have to take that growth inside and make it work for us. Make it work for us. All right, guys, I need to get ready for my next session. I will see you all again tomorrow, probably right around again about 5 to 7. Oh, yay! That is great. That is really good. Oh, I envy. I envy right there. I envy. I am sure you have got like the most gorgeous sunrises and sunsets. Envious. Oh my goodness. So envious. I would love to live in the mountains. There are no creepy crawly snakes. Well, depending upon the mountains. But I would love to live in the mountains. It's kind of flat here in Wisconsin. Just a little flat. I mean, we got hills, but kind of flat. The Glacier Trail, but I do love Wisconsin. Like I said, all those poisonous creepy crawlies, they stay south of us because it's too cold here. And that makes me happy. If a creature's going to kill me, I'd rather see it coming. Hence a wolf or a coyote or a bear. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow once again at about 10 to 7 Central Time. So if you got any questions or want to chit chat for a couple minutes before we go live, I will be here. Have a wonderful day. Belinda, I'm so glad you're back. It's so nice to chat with you again. I love living vicariously through you with the mountains and the ranching and all that other stuff. So, you too. I will talk to y'all tomorrow morning. Like I said, there's already a recorded one coming up tonight, but I will be back live tomorrow morning. Bye.